Alright, so guys, it's the one and only Christopher Bruce here again. I was just laying down listening to music again and got some more thoughts from the Team Good that have been trying to help me for so many years. Like since about 2017, well 2010, when things started going wacko and Canada started acting like really demented and abusive, and the beings trying to help me. And it's like they just told me something really funny. So I think it's kind of funny. It's like, and in this situation, back in 2010, I had no idea what's going on. I didn't care what was going on. It was just like, whatever, I'll just go about my life. But Canada went into like full warfare mode, trying to dominate and control me in every aspect of my life and ruin everything about me just for amusement, try to push me to suicide and stuff like that. So basically what the beings have been doing, have been getting me to play dumb. No, I mean, I was dumb. I had no idea what was going on. But it was basically like, here, like, we're not going to tell you what's going on. So it'll be like you're playing dumb. And just jump through some of their hoops. Just play along as they abuse their power and abuse their resources and abuse their influences and abuse their power. And what that will do will give you the means to strike back and cause an infinite amount of damage back. So they sit there and they cause some inconvenience and some irritation. That's Canada, some inconvenience and irritation. And what the beings are doing with me is firing back, causing an infinite dimensional, infinite damage, an infinitely damaging, infinitely dimensional damage to these people, which basically means like an infinite amount of dimensions causing an infinite amount of damage to these people, so that they can never be anything but the most putrid filth to ever exist. I mean, it's kind of funny when you think about it. Now, like they basically sitting there making total fools of the Canadian people beyond belief. Like these people are sitting there thinking they're like powerful and mighty, abusing their power with the government, and they're, like certifying me because I asked for freedom. That's what they did a few weeks ago, or about a month ago, was when I basically wrote the government a letter saying like, look, I'm not a willful citizen here. I'm well aware of the crimes you committed against me. I want to leave. I don't want to be a part of this country. I'm not a citizen of this place. Let me go. And then they were like, boom, you're certified. Like just abusing their power, trying to dominate, bully, and intimidate, and make me submit and shit like that. Like just lowbrow, nagger pig, retarded molester bitch, sewer fucker, retard, Canadian intellect, like just stupid pigs. So they're causing irritation and inconvenience to somebody who had no idea what's going on, is just trying to experience life on their own terms and have fun. So they're basically making themselves the most putrid filth you could ever imagine. And then the beings with me are being like, here, jump through their little stupid hoops, let them play their little stupid fucking game. You're not gonna fall. We'll arrange for that. And then we'll just, while you're sitting there jumping through their stupid fucking, a couple of their hoops every once in a while, it allows you to get the resources you need so we can cause an infinite amount of damage back to them. Which basically means that these retards are now they're in the bottomless pit. They are the worst beings to ever exist, in a bottomless pit where they will become infinitely worse every infinitieth of a second for all eternity. They are in the bottomless pit. They are the losers of existence. Yeah? And that's basically what the beings are telling you. That's what happens when you fuck with the wrong people, like these beings. When you fuck with the wrong beings, they will fuck you up to a degree you can never possibly fucking fully comprehend. And shame and humiliate you all beyond belief, just for messing with one of their people, just trying to shame and humiliate them and attack them for amusement. And I can't imagine what these beings are going to, like, think about it for a second. These beings are basically like, at this point, they're trying to teach Canada and teach Team Humanity, the allies of Canada, like, look, the Canadians and anyone who's with them are the most infinitely putrid losers to ever exist. Meaning that we're psychologically beating the shit out of you beyond belief. No? And what happens in warfare? No? Based on what I was taught in warfare, it's like they try to convince you that the psychological warfare, or psyops, are the tip of the spear, which means they sit there and they strike first with psychological warfare, and then they come in and physically pulverize you beyond belief. So think about what these beings might be planning for all of you, where it's like, right now they're just pulverizing you to an infinite, your minds and your souls to an infinite degree, so you're the bottomless pit losers of existence. Imagine what they're going to physically do to you when they have, like, at some point, like, what could they possibly do to you people? Like these gods that can do anything they want. make you feel like, if they're going to make you the infinitely worst people at the dead bottom of reality and a genuine hell type people, are they going to cause like an infinite amount of pain and suffering to you people for all eternity? Well, like, isn't that brutal? But anyway, yeah, so those are the thoughts they've been giving me. I thought it was kind of funny, so there you go.